is the captain. We have got some uncontrolled fires, which at the moment are getting worse.
I heard fire on the flight deck. I jumped out of my rack and started addressing. Another bomb went off, and the ship kind of shuddered. And then two more went off. My name is Joseph W.A. Childress. I was a chief yeoman, and I was aboard Barstow in 1967 when they had the fire aboard. A chain reaction ruptured some fuel tanks on the planes around the plane that was on fire. And I heard an estimate that for approximately 40,000 gallons of aviation fuel went out on the flight deck and on down. And when those 1,000 pounds of bombs went off, a little hole in the flight deck, well, the fuel just went right on down behind it. Aviation fuel is highly explosive, and they just followed the fire right on down. And like I say, the whole fantail was engulfed. The initial explosion on the fantail eliminated a lot of firefighting equipment, so they had to bring some over from the other ships to support us. I'm sure that the lesson learned have made the firefighting gear and training more effective.
There was always training in place, even before the fire forestall. It's just consistently improved. The forestall was a huge transitioning point in training concerning safety, concerning personal protective equipment, and firefighting technique. We learned from that casualty to evolve into the training that we are at today.
When I first came here as a boot camp, flight deck trainer was in the middle of the parking lot, and it was a diesel pit. So students could not actually advance on the helo. The hot suitmen could not effect a rescue. The hot suitmen are the ones that go in and get the pilots out. They couldn't actually do that because they're sitting in the middle of a diesel pit. But then a few years later, they ended up getting this built, which makes it much more effective training. That way the hot suitmen, when we use them for evaluation, can actually go in and effect a rescue. Students can get closer to the fire, feel the heat. And this is also clean burning propane, so it's friendlier for the environment.
We're going to teach you how to effectively fight a fire, not just here, but one of our goals is when you get back to the ship, you're not only going to be like, yeah, I just got to get into a live firefight and safely, under controlled conditions, fight a fire, but I've also retained this information. I can train this person. Now, not only do I know how, but I can teach you, seamen just checked on board, and teach you how to effectively maneuver on a hose, so that collectively as a team on board this ship, we can save the ship, save each other, and survive.